The gift that formation gives us is to be able to expand the knowledge on those areas that are critical for our faith journey, but also for our development in this world, in whatever career we decide to follow. So the opportunity to be able to be formed first is a gift. And here in the United States is available to everyone if you decide it, especially for your faith. But once you start to get to know more your faith, you start to understand more God, you start to understand the purpose of your life, you start to understand what is the call that you have in this world, and you start to understand that the opportunities are immense because you are going through the opportunities that God has created for you in this world. Now, formation also gives us in certain sense, the authority to be able to be presented to a group and say, I know what I'm talking about. It's not just my imagination. It's not just little stories that I heard as a child. I'm living a faith as a grown-up. For example, if you wanted to be a doctor and you dream to be a doctor and you have the doctor game since you were 5 and you play with it all the time, but you never study the different subjects of medicine, I don't think anyone would accept you to have a surgery on them, even if it's an emergency. Well, the same thing is for the faith. We can have this beginning of teachings in a very gentle, almost childlike way, but we are growing up, and as young adults, we're becoming adults, and we need to be thirsty for that knowledge of Christ, because the moment that we do it, the more that we know more about God, our Catholic imagination wakes up. And by doing so, all these new ministries that the world needs in this moment will stand up to be grow up in the minds of these young people. All these new needs will be satisfied because that Catholic imagination is going to be full of knowledge, full of understanding, and with the spirituality of our faith, we're going to be able to leave the mark of faith in this generation in today's world in the United States.